In this video, you're going to learn the fastest and easiest way to calculate the AI tokens and costs for your development. And we're going to see how to do it with code. I have other video that we see how to do it in here with using a user interface. And we also go into more detail, but this is going to be the fastest way. So first you have to have your script. This is a JavaScript script, and you have to have it like type model. Okay, this is important. Then you're going to import, and you can change this to whatever word you want to add. You can do my name or anything that you want. I'm going to leave it like this to know what it's talking about. And you're going to import that from this URL. This is a JavaScript package that is hosted on NPM, but you can use it really easily in here. There are other ways you can use it, like when you are using NPM or Node or in other ways, but this is the easiest implementation that you need to use it. And then we need three parameters that we need to send to what we are importing in here so that they can calculate the tokens and the costs. We need to send the prompt, and I'm adding the prompt in here as hard text, but you can get it from the website or in another way, in a programmatic way. And actually that's how we did it in the first video about this NPM package. Then we need to have the model that you want to calculate, because each model, well, they have different tokenizers methods and different costs. In this case, I'm using GPT-4o mini, but you can use like other models like 4.1, or you can use also the O3 model. For now, we're going to leave the 4o model. And then you can add input, cached input, like this, like cached input, or you can add output. And this all depends if you are sending the information, if you already send it, or if you're going to be receiving it. So in this case, since we are sending it, we're going to add input. And then we just need to add another variable that we need to add await. This is called top level await, and it's an advanced concept. If you want, we can dig deeper. Just let me know in the comments or send me a message. But you just need to write await AI meter, that this word is this word. If you use another word in here, you also need to change it in here. Okay, like this. I'm just going to leave it like here. And in here we can use metrics, that it's the one that has that it's going to calculate tokens and cost. But I'm going to use the other methods so you can also be aware that they are available, and so that you can choose which one you want to use. So the other method to only calculate tokens, not cost, it's called calculateTokens. And we just need to send model and prompt, I believe. So and we are going to change this to be tokens. I'm going to remove this for the moment. And then I'm going to use cost equals await, and then also AI meter calculate cost model. And in here, we don't need to send the tokens. We also need to send the prompt. And then this is the second method. And then we are going to have the third method, that it's metrics. And in here, we also use await, and we send the model as well, the prompt, and the type, if it's input, output, or cached input, sorry. And we are going to show in the screen, in the console log, all of the values of this. So it's going to be console log cost, and in here it's going to be also console log tokens. I'm going to save this so that it reloads the page, the website. This is the development page. If you want to see it in production, we just go to agentstower.com/calculator, and you're going to be able to see this. So as you can see, we are getting the tokens first, it's this one. Then we are getting the cost, is this one, and then we are getting the metrics object, which includes tokens, cost, and cost details. And let's see what is included in cost details. You can see in here that we have more information about how the cost is being calculated. We have the cost per cached input unit, the cost per input unit, cost per output unit, the last verified at dates, and the pricing mode. We have this information if you want to validate it. But in here, we can write, for example, like tokens.tokens, for example. If I save this and I reload it, we are going to see it in a different way. We are just getting the number. And then in here, we can do the same. For example, cost.cost to get just the number. And you can also do that with metrics, metrics.tokens, metrics.cost, or metrics.cost details. Let's do the cost details, like in here, and I'm going to save this. So we have all the information in here, like it's calculating. And this is taking into account these tokens and this same model. If I change the model for example, 03, I'm going to save this and it's going to be a different cost. Maybe it's the same number of tokens as you can see in here, but it could vary depending on the model. And also we have the cost and the cost, the details associated with this cost. So as you can see, like this is not expensive, like sending one prompt. The issue is when you are sending lots of prompts or prompts that are really long. So that's when you start need to be taking into account how many tokens you are requesting and what's the associated cost with those prompts and with all of those requests. If you want me to go deeper in any of these topics, for example, JavaScript or AI development or tokens or API costs, or controlling costs for AI models, AI API calls, please let me know in the comments or send me a message. I'll be glad to help you, and see you later.